reflecting on the past year and hoping for change in the future. Presented by the Anti-Racism Working Group.
Instead of rushing into planning and tasks and producing something, our group chose to focus on developing right relationships with one another.
After listening to each other's stories, we were able to ask, how does anti-racism work impact us? The issue had touched us all differently.
The very concept of race, that it is a social construct, man-made, not God-made, as most of us tend to believe sometimes.
It's about harmonizing our bodies, bringing them together so that we all can experience healing and wholeness together.
I have recognized that I am a racist. These are the words of none other than Archbishop Linda Nichols, Primate of Canada. They are words that both resonate with me and sadly words that I myself can say.
The most important for me is around those microaggressions, what they are and how to respond to them.
I learned that how racist I am. So in the future, I hope I can do something to make more people know what is racist.
Love thy neighbor as ourselves. A prayer that I have been reciting with privilege and ignorance. It has new meaning to me as I struggle. I'm unlearning. I'm listening and I'm being present to the stories and the realities of racial injustice.
Our reflections led us to hope for a concrete change next year.
It may not be a very favorable and comfortable topic, but sometimes we need to open the narrow door.
To learn how to be an ally, what that looks like, what it means to be that, to create a place where people will feel safe to be themselves.
Most parishes are so-called homogeneous parishes, parishes comprised of people of just one color, which is white. We don't really reflect the diversity of the society in which we live today.
We can overcome these challenges by admitting that racism exists around us and in us.
Really start to change the preconceived notions that people have of what it means to be a Christian, what it means to be an Anglican.
My hopes are that the work of the Anti-Racism Working Group will be received in every parish of this diocese, and that this work will remind all of us about radical love, radical inclusion, radical welcoming.
We invite you all to join us and listen to the voices around us.
If we go back to the book of Genesis, we hear that God created humankind in God's image. And then to the book of Revelation, where all the nations will stand before God. May God bless us all in our work of anti-racism.